So before we begin, we actually want to ask you guys a question and hope that you'll answer it for us. What is love bombing?
Yeah, because...
What does it mean? Because we all have different opinions, and you'll see later on in the video about what our differing opinions are on it. Mm-hmm. So what is your definition of love bombing?
Yeah. Keep watching to see what our definitions
Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Okay. Let's get on it.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna get
press
it started.
the red button for us.
I got the two water.
I can press the red button.
Yes.
Yeah, not record button. The red sound button.
Oh. Okay.
All right, ready, everyone?
Now?
Yeah.
Let's get it started.
What's up, guys? We're back with the Boribros. My name is Kyle.
And my name is Dan. And it's been 2 weeks, actually.
It's been 2 weeks since we posted, or since we filmed. So Daniel's nervous, as per usual.
Yeah. I don't know why I get so nervous every time, because I don't have alcohol. We have water today.
Literally, we've done like 10 to 11 episodes already, and Daniel still gets nervous.
And next week, spoiler alert, Kyle's not going to be here.
Yeah.
So
sorry, guys.
I'll have to figure something out. But we have our friend Sarah joining us today. Sarah,
Hi.
can you briefly introduce yourself again?
Yeah, this is our first take. So my name is Sarah. I am from Vancouver, Washington, and I just moved to New York in January.
Okay. And so what caused you to move to New York?
Okay, do you want the long story or short story?
Yeah.
Long story?
Whichever story you want to tell.
So basically, I graduated from University of Washington, and it was like, you know, like the post-grad life and post-grad depression. I hit rock bottom. Like I was like, this is just like not my life anymore. Like I didn't like who I was back in Seattle, and just like Seattle in general, I didn't really like. So then I was like, you know what? Where's the farthest place I can go from Seattle? So then I was like, okay, so that's New York. So then I, like, without visiting and anything, I was like, okay, let me just go. So I booked one-way ticket, and then I'm there.
Wait, is
so
it
I'm
really?
here. Yeah.
Really? Is it Maine?
Well, I'm not gonna live in Maine.
Yeah, like what?
I'm not gonna live in Maine.
Daniel.
Furthest you could go is Maine.
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe you could have went to Boston, but then
Yeah,
New
but
York
it's
is
like
like
Boston.
New York
New
is New
York.
York, right?
Yeah, it's
everyone
New
wants to
York
live in
vibe.
New York.
That's true.
And like we're in our 20s. That's like if there's a place that you should live in your 20s, it's New York.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. I mean, all of us did that, so we're all here.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, I can vouch for New York. It's a really great city to live in, especially in your 20s. What do you love about New York most?
I think it's just the people, because in Seattle we have a thing called Seattle freeze. So like a lot of people don't really talk to each other because it's like so rainy and gloomy. Like people only want to get to like point A to point B.
Oh, yeah.
So now that like it's New York, it's like I met so many people like randomly.
Yeah.
And like just like anywhere, like anytime an hour, like whatever. It's just like the culture is different. The feel is different.
Yeah, because everyone's on the street. Everyone can just get around at any time, and it's very accessible. You know, the trains, and yeah, it's really easy to meet up, right?
I mean, okay, the subways kind of
You
mess
live
me up
so
a little bit
far
because I
away,
never know.
that's why.
Okay, no, that too, but also when I first came here, there would be so many times when I would pass my stop, or like I would be going the opposite direction.
Oh,
There's
no.
so many times.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to
Did you
figure it
do that
out.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the initiation process.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
If
It's
you
part
didn't
of
live in
it.
New York, you have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit stupid.
Yeah, you have to.
I feel a
You
little
have to.
stupid. Damn it. I went on the wrong side of the track. I'm going downtown.
It's literally, you're looking at the map and you're going some
Yeah, I'm like,
farther
well,
away.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
That happens to
you?
me. That happens to me when I'm walking. It looks
Oh,
like I
yeah.
have to go this way, so I keep walking.
Yeah.
And then that blue dot like goes farther away from the
Yeah.
the destination.
Yeah.
That's why I got lost coming here.
Oh, really?
Direction, yeah.
Well, it's kind of confusing here. I feel like everyone that comes here gets lost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
His
Okay, I'm not the one.
his
Great.
building is like actually.
Okay, so it's not a me issue. Great.
No,
Great.
it's not.
Okay, great.
Sarah's your friend. How did you guys meet?
Okay, go to tell the story.
You want me to tell it?
Yeah, because you're the one who saw my TikToks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. She popped up on my For You page one time. I followed her on Instagram and I didn't do anything. I didn't like say anything, but she followed me back and then she commented on one of our videos, which was like help us like figure out our name for the channel. And she voted, but it was already like after we started this channel anyways, so we disregarded it.
Oh, thanks.
So
my input was nothing?
so once we saw the comment, once I saw the comment, I DM'd her.
Sorry.
Kyle is sick.
No, I'm not. I was.
Now.
Yeah.
We're now, like, by the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I DM'd her on Instagram, and then we we hung out every then and then.
Mm.
There and then. Is it every there and then?
Every
Here and there?
Every now and then. Every now
Every
and
now and then?
Every now and then. We only saw each other for like what, 4 or 5 times?
Like today? Like
No.
since now?
Until now.
Until now?
Because we started talking right before my birthday, which was July.
I like a handful of times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, more than a handful, I feel
She
like.
literally disappeared.
And then we went, okay, I went home for a little bit.
And then
Oh, so that was like really recent then.
Yeah, I went home
August.
End of August.
End of August.
Yeah. For a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
super recent.
and she's really bad at texting. So.
Why are you bad at texting?
I think for me, it's just like I don't like social media that much or like being on my phone that much. If it's not, unless it's like a really, really important question or anything, it's like I'll be on like do not disturb.
Yeah.
So it's like I won't even get my text messages or anything.
Yeah.
Like I usually don't have like any notifications, like social media notifications.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
like I just wait and see.
I'm like that too. Like I don't like to be like when I'm at home. I don't know where my phone is most of the time.
Where's your phone now?
Here it is.
But basically, like, yeah, that's how we met. We went on a road trip, and that's it.
You went on a road trip to where?
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Oh my
we went to
gosh.
Niagara Falls. 7-hour drive. And she was on the phone the whole time.
Oh my God! You didn't talk to him like while you're there driving. That's so mean. You guys didn't have a
No.
conversation for
Wow.
7 hours.
No. She was editing.
Oh, you're editing TikToks.
Well, he was listening to music too. And we were like talking.
Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah.
We talked a lot. We talked like,
We literally
the whole
talked for
time.
like 2 days straight because
yeah.
it took us 7 hours to get there.
Yeah.
We were hiking, so we were talking while hiking.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Dude, 8-hour drives? That sounds terrible. Like I drove 4 hours to Boston and I thought that was fucking forever.
like just now.
Yeah.
Oh, you drove there?
I drove there.
Oh, I thought you flew there.
No.
I think you could take a train to Boston.
You can't.
That's
You
gonna
can
take
you can
forever.
take a bus there.
Yeah.
So which TikTok did you see from her that
Oh,
made you
her
want
thing?
to message her? Yeah.
I think it was like the racist one. Not her being racist.
Racist?
How do you word it? Help me out here. You know what I'm talking about.
I was being discriminated against. Yeah. I think it was in Upper West Side.
What?
Or like in general, I get way more like hate crimed. Like just like being microaggressioned in New York than like anywhere else I've been.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's really bad here. I mean, I think also part of it was like it's still like fresh from COVID. Like when I first moved here, like it's still pretty like.
I can't find it, Sarah. No.
Is this one? Is this one? Is this one? Is it this one?
No. It's
Are you sure?
it's the
Yeah, this is the one.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I was like, how does she do that? How does she do that? No, and then yeah, I looked through, and then it looked like she moved here recently too. So, and then she was also preparing for a half marathon. That was most of her TikTok back then.
Sorry.
This was random stuff.
Were you still preparing for the half marathon or like?
She's done.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, it was in October.
Okay.
October 15th. Yeah.
And do you think you're gonna do a full marathon next year? Maybe.
Here's the thing. I got really bad FOMO from the.
Oh yeah, I'm
Did
sure.
you see the videos? Like,
Oh
did you watch
yeah,
it?
it was all over TikTok.
It looked like so much fun, and like to be mentally prepared for that and physically, like I feel like I would want to, but like I know the prereqs for it is like a lot. So
Oh,
it's like
really?
you have to run like 9-10 like races beforehand. So it's like I should start like right now
Oh, I
to
see.
prepare for next year.
Shorter races.
Any type of race.
But how
Wait.
do they track that?
So this is all under NYC runs.
Oh, I see.
So it's
It has
under
to be in
organization.
New York
Yeah.
City. Okay.
Yeah.
Once you hit like the 10 runs, then you can always enter the marathon, right?
Wait, what do you
Like
mean?
you don't need to have 10 runs per year. It's just like once you hit
lifetime.
10, it's like you're good. You can always run the marathon.
I think it's for per year, not total.
Are you
need to do 10
serious?
races
No, yeah, that's what I
in
was
a
like. I have
year?
to start now if I do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it? No. Or even shorter races?
Yeah.
Do you like running?
Yeah.
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 I think that
I
will
was
help
training
me.
for the Hawaii marathon at one point.
Oh.
But then I trained too hard because I was trying to get like 10-minute miles, 9-minute miles. And then I got like a heart injury.
Heart
From running too
Heart
fast.
injury?
It was called acute pericarditis. It's like a pump in your heart. One of the pumps of your heart. It's like not pumping right, I think.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
So they gave you like a new heart or like what?
No,
Like-
it's fine.
New heart.
It's fine. I am scared to push myself too hard though, so if anything, I would just run like 12, 13-minute miles.
And which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Like yeah, especially for
That's half
longer
marathon.
miles.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you pace yourself.
Should
Yeah.
we do half marathon next time?
Yeah,
Next
we
year?
can. We can. That's half marathon is
fun.
easy. Like I was training. At the most I ran at one point was like 20 miles, and I was like, okay, that was really hard. But 13 miles seems really easy compared to 20 miles. Like
think-
once you run 20 miles.
Yeah, once you've already done it, then it's like
Yeah.
you know you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like the fun part about the full marathon is like you see literally the
all
whole
of New
city
York. Yeah.
and no cars blocking you. Like,
Yeah.
I think
All right,
that's
let's sign up. Are we all signing up?
For the marathon?
Yeah.
10 prereqs though. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's too much.
Come on.
In 1 year?
Too many. I'd really have to commit a lot of my time and energy to running.
I'm not even going to the gym right now.
Well, we could start today.
Today.
There we go.
You'd get really in shape.
Yeah,
if you did
yeah.
that.
I know.
But it's so good for you mentally. Like it's so good for you mentally.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I'm down for half
How often
marathon.
do you run?
So I took a break, or I am still on a break after my half marathon because I did a 10K before too. So it was like just like a lot of running. I think I ran like every day, and then it depends because like I'll run like 3 miles, or like if it's like usually once a week I'll run like endurance runs. So then that's when I'll do like build up to 13 miles.
So, you're not a Gen Z, right?
No, I'm millennial.
You're a millennial. You're definitely a Gen Z.
Me?
Yes, you're 23.
I'm 1999 though.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, my
definitely a
sister's
Gen
Gen Z
Ni-
too.
So both of you are
97 is the
millennials?
cutoff. 97 is the cutoff.
Are you?
Yeah,
boomer?
you're a Gen Z. So where do you? No, I'm. Fucking.
So do
where-
I make you guys feel young?
No,
Old?
no,
Normal?
Young.
yeah,
Because I don't even feel like you guys are older than me.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of immature. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Where do you get all of your information? News, facts.
Where's this? Oh.
Just
Like a source of news for
source
what
of
information?
news,
Anything?
information.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, yes, TikTok is one of them. But more as like, oh, that's interesting. I'll go look it up. Not like I only get all my information from TikTok. That's not it. But also if I'm usually Googling something or like things to do in New York City, I'll use TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I use both. But I know what you're trying to get at. But it's like, it's not my main thing.
I'm not saying that TikTok is like a totally bad source to get your information from. I mean, like
I think
a lot of
It
Gen
depends
Z's.
which information.
It depends what kind of information.
I think their SEO is really, really good. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good at finding your interests.
Yeah.
Even like if you were to look something up about your job, like you'd probably use TikTok.
Yeah. I literally looked up, how do I prepare for an interview?
Yeah, on TikTok because TikTok is very like
Straight to the point. It's straight to the point.
Oh, Sarah got a new job. Did you sign?
no, not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
When is your cutoff to sign?
They didn't say, and I asked them, but they
Oh,
didn't say.
You better,
So I will,
you better
but I
sign it
will.
soon then.
I will, because I just recently talked to like my current employers about it, like
Okay.
yesterday, Friday.
And they're like, it's all good.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. They're like, hey, sign now, bye.
Oh, really?
No, they were very nice. They were very sweet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, you've been wanting to do this for a couple months now, so.
No, yeah, I've been wanting to for a while,
Mhm.
just because it's like it's hard because it's like I've been with the company for 4 years. Like I interned with them, so I have so much loyalty, and I already know so many people. So it's like it was really hard for me to be like, okay, like I need to try something different,
Yeah.
even though I didn't really like the job.
It's a good experience. I think you learn a lot by like switching jobs. Not that I'm encouraging like, oh, you should switch job all the time, but like it's a good learning
Actually, I
opportunity.
would encourage that.
You would?
Yeah, because I feel like change is so important. Because now that I've been with them for so long, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
see, change is harder. But if you change more often, then it's like it's gonna be easier.
Yeah.
But like coming from like this is my 4th job now. In the past 4 years. But I think my perspective has kind of changed. I kind of want to stick with this company for a longer time
Yeah.
to kind of have some kind of ownership because I feel like I'm not like confident in what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
So I think my goal with this company is I really want to stick around, and it's a startup company, so it's exciting to
Mhm.
see the growth of the company
Yeah.
and kind of like witness. Hopefully they go public or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you just moved to New York a year ago, almost a year ago now.
Mm-hmm.
What made you move to New York in the first place, and like how have you been enjoying New York so far? Like what's been most challenging for you so far? I already know all these stories that you've gone through for the past couple months, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I do want you to kind of like talk about it if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
She talked about why she moved to New York.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I forgot about the part. It's fine. I'll re-say it. No, but when I was in Seattle, like it was fine. Like it was like I had friends there, like everything was there. But like growing up from that area and everything, and like you're staying there for so long, it was like I felt like I was stagnant. Like I didn't change as a person. Like I didn't really like who I was. I was like such in a depressive state. Like I just was not happy living there. So then I was like, okay, like since I'm already at rock bottom, my life can't get worse, right? So then I was like, okay, let me just like pack 2 suitcases, go to New York, and then just figure it out. Then I booked one way, stayed in an Airbnb, and then that's when I realized like, okay, this is like, I actually was crying so bad on the airplane. I was like crying. It was so sad. I was like, oh, this is like a big change. But it's like, I feel like when you're in your 20s, like it's either now or never type of thing. Because it's like later on, when you're like settled, it's like you're not gonna be able to do this.
Was it like sad crying, or like you're happy that you're?
Oh, I was so sad.
Because you're leaving your home.
Yeah.
And stuff
Alone, right?
Yeah.
Wait, alone?
Like, well, I came here with a friend too.
Yeah.
But it was just like I didn't know. Like I maybe knew like a handful of people or like a few people in New York, but then it was just like a big change for me. And I never visited New York like ever. And then I also didn't tell my parents I moved either. So it's like they don't know that I'm here. So it's like I was like very much in a silo. Like, hey, I'll just move.
But even now.
Yeah, they don't know I live here.
Really? Wait, where's your parents at right now?
They're in Portland. They don't know I'm here.
Wait, why?
They're like very like traditional Asian parents. So it's like they would not want me. They would not like me if I was like somewhere like far away. Like especially as like being the only girl in the family and like, you know, like culture, traditions and everything about it. So it's like they were not like, I tried telling them. I was like, oh, I'm thinking about moving, and they shut it down. They like, are like, no. They're like, no. So it's like, okay. But here's the thing. It's like you ask for forgiveness, not permission. So it's like, it's fine. Like I still talk to them. Like I still like am close to them in that way, but it's like it's good boundaries for being like, okay, like they can't always like ask me for stuff, or like I don't have to like come over there or anything, so it's like fine.
They don't know that you're here, but then what if they're like, oh, we need you to come home? I guess you would just fly back or something.
And that's what you did last time, right?
Yeah, I flew back in August.
Okay. And so they didn't know that you were flying back. They just thought that you were like, well, they did
coming from Seattle,
but it was like flying from Seattle. But then why would you fly from there, right? Wouldn't you just drive?
Yeah, so, okay. This sounds like, okay, I'm not a bad kid, I swear. There's this whole story. So basically they think that I'm living with some friends in Seattle, and they know my friends, like they're close to my friends. So my friends drove down too. They picked me up. So it looked like that I was driving with them to go home.
But they picked you up from the airport.
I see.
No, my friends picked me up from the airport, and then we got home. And
Oh, they're really good friends, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good friends.
Yeah, friends help you lie to your parents.
Wow.
I don't know if I would ever be able to like hide that from my parents.
I definitely wouldn't.
I guess your family's like further away. So
They're in the middle
like,
of the Pacific Ocean.
If they're like, can you come tomorrow? Can you come over tomorrow?
Yeah, just give me 10 hours.
No connection. Like,
yeah.
Ever since you moved here last year, or like earlier this year, what have you been enjoying so far? And
mainly just okay. A couple things. Food is really good here.
Okay.
Like just like everything is it's walkable. Like, you know, you can do whatever. There's so much stuff to do, and then like also like the people. Like every time I would leave the house or anything, or like there's just always like people to me, or like just like even like short conversations or anything. Like everyone's just really cool, and like they're from everywhere. So it's like you always get like it's always cool to like just meet random people. And like Seattle, you would never do that. Never. Seattle freeze is so strong. Like you would never do that.
But can you explain Seattle freeze again? Because
it's so gloomy, and like it's like always raining, right? So it's like people would never like go up to you and talk to you. Like it's like very like closed, or like you just like wouldn't socialize with people. Also, like, okay, after you graduate, there was still like kind of like cliques of like everyone who went to school and like people who lived there, and then it was hard to even like just like meet people.
I think that's what I imagine New York to be, because everyone always say like New Yorkers are so mean, like so I assume that like people don't want to interact with anyone, like things like that. I guess like in terms of like in the middle of the street where they're going to like work or something like that, they probably don't want to talk to you. But people in New York are so nice. Like, they're so nice.
I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. I do get it, but I don't get it because everyone's like really busy here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like if you are to stop and like have a conversation with someone, it gets really deep really fast, or like they're just like very open about like having a conversation, because everyone is here kind of from somewhere else probably. And I don't know, I fell in love with that with that part of New York too, is the people.
Yeah, I think that's genuinely the best because I think Atlanta too, it's similar to Seattle in a way that like you don't really get to interact with anyone solely because like you drive everywhere and like you're not walking anywhere. Like, I don't think you walk anywhere in Atlanta.
And then I also heard that like, so people compare like LA as like it's like the heaven that's disguised as hell. Oh no, it's hell disguised as heaven, and then it's opposite for New York. And I was like, that's true. I feel like that's why the culture is also like different. Like here's just like unique.
Here it's heaven disguised as hell. Yeah.
Heaven disguised as hell. No, opposite.
No, wait,
because you said in LA it's hell disguised as heaven.
I don't know. Now I'm lost.
You know hell?
No.
Disguised as heaven.
You know hell?
Personally, never been there. I cannot recommend that.
You never been to LA?
No, hell. He just said hell.
Oh, you never been to hell? It's scary. Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people there that doesn't live here too in the city. They just come for a visit or things like that.
Yeah.
And then even people living here like us, like we've been only living for like a year or two. Or I think that's the majority of people that I met in New York.
What I've also heard is that in LA, it's very hard to meet up with people and people are very flaky there. Like you have to drive really, really far to like, connect and meet with people. Whereas like when you're living in New York, you just like, it might be far, but you just take a train there, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, let's just meet up at a bar. Just a very like casual weekly thing to do.
It was crazy to me to think that like, in Georgia, you're so used to driving like 20 miles, 30 miles to like go somewhere.
Yeah.
And like here, like the whole Manhattan is like
8 miles.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it still takes like 40 minutes to get to Soho.
To Seoul?
But also people are saying Soho is the new Times Square.
Is it?
Yeah. Because there's so many people. There's so much people.
Yeah, there are.
So you really need to go there.
You talked about food. What are some good food places that you would recommend in New York?
There's a lot. Like bagel wise, Absolute Bagels in Upper West Side. That's
Absolute
by
Bagel?
far my favorite.
Okay, I gotta
Tompkins bagels suck. I'm sorry, but they suck.
Tompkins Bagel?
Tompkins,
Oh,
the one that everyone goes to. Tompkins is not good. Liberty is not good. Absolute Bagels though is so good.
I actually like the Brooklyn Bagel Company too.
I don't think I had them. And it's in Brooklyn?
No. That's what everyone says, but it's a chain. It's everywhere.
Oh, it's a chain. Yeah, I never had them.
Have you had Pick a Bagel?
What?
Pick a Bagel?
I think so.
Pick a
I think
Bagel?
that might have been my first bagel when I got here.
That's a good one.
What?
That's a good one.
I was disappointed.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
this is a bagel?
No, sorry. That's a good one.
A good what?
A good bagel. The Pick a Bagel is really good.
He said she was disappointed.
Yeah, but I'm trying to invalidate her.
Are you trying to gaslight her or something?
Gaslighting.
But also, I haven't tried Absolute Bagel.
Try it.
So, is it only on the Upper West Side?
Yeah.
Can you bring us some?
Actually, I should have brought you guys some today.
Actually,
gosh.
I'll bring some next time.
Bagels only good. Bagels only good when you get it from there and eat it right away. Because I feel like once it gets like...
It has to be like you just straight toasted.
Yeah.
You
I think
just
that's
eat
the best
into
way
it,
to eat
yeah.
the bagel.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree with that.
Super Taste in Chinatown. I told you this before a lot.
I've been there.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Wait, you've been there?
I've been there. I went there when I came to Apartment Hunt.
Oh, you
I
told
told
me you
you.
didn't go there.
I did.
No, you did not.
We
Okay,
talk about this.
It's really good dumplings. It's kind of a hole in wall in Chinatown, but it's like the best dumplings in my
It's really
opinion.
cheap,
in my
too.
humble opinion, it's really good and cheap.
What is it called again?
Super Taste.
Super Taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a platter of dumplings for like a couple bucks, like $4, $5.
Wow.
They have noodles and they have like fried
Better
dumpling.
than Dim Sum Palace. $7 for one for 3 dumplings.
I've been craving dim sum though.
I want one with the cart. Where's the dim sum place that has like the cart?
There's one called Golden Unicorn, and then there's one called. It was like, which one did we go to? It's called Green, something Green.
I have no idea.
Oh, I forget.
It's been so long.
Sorry.
But we can go. We can go
Okay.
next time.
Yeah.
I think there's some good dim sum place in Flushing too. If you're down to go all the way to Flushing.
It's not bad. It's only an hour.
You like Flushing?
Yeah, and
Flushing's
then
good.
and then
So
if
many good
we
food
take
places.
the express train, it'll get us there even faster.
Yeah. But isn't express train not run on the weekends?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably have to go on the
Okay,
weekends.
we'll just ditch work. We'll call it sick.
Alright. My first week,
Yeah.
I'm ditching work already.
Do you guys want to ditch work?
Yeah, let's ditch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it for like a
just
whole
for a
week.
little bit.
It's literally like, it should be one angel, one devil. It's like 2 devils on my shoulders right now. That's it? Like, you love Thai food. You don't have any Thai food, like, places that you like to go to?
I mean, like, I would say they're good, but it's not ones that I'm like, oh my God, I have to go there again. That one place that we went to on Friday, that was really good. Like, I would go back there again. But like my go-to spots is like
Yeah.
like I've been to like I have Bagel Fridays where like I would go every Friday. You know, like when I mean that these are go-to spots, like I go there so often.
They know you.
I think they know my face.
You know, like when I first
They
came
know
to
my
New
order.
York, that was my dream. I wanted to find like a bodega.
A
and,
bodega?
Like, just whatever places that like would know my order.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, just give me a usual, and then they would just prepare it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no bodega here.
Yeah. Well, not. I mean, there. Yeah, maybe not near you.
Not
There's
in-
one near me.
Oh, okay. Oh, the one right in front.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna mention about that Korean fried chicken that you love.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, another place. Coco Chicken Wings, also in Upper West Side. Such good chicken wings. Korean fried chicken wings. It's
Wow.
really good.
Yeah, we got
I
that
forgot.
last time.
That's also my go-to. I also go there a lot. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Wow. Quick
Yeah.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on dating apps?
No, I'm not.
Wait, hold on. We didn't talk about the bad experience yet.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, talk about what experience?
So we talked about the good experience in New York.
Oh.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What are some? Sorry. I know you love talking about dating stuff,
Good question.
but we can make it quick. But what was y'all's like some of the most challenging time that you were just like, oh, I want to get out of here?
Okay, so there was one time when I was with my friend and we were living at the Airbnb at the time. So we were in Brooklyn and we were trying to get a subway back from Manhattan back to our Airbnb. And then there was this man that looked not mentally well. And like he was like very aggressive. Like he would like whistle at us and then like he would follow us and like we would try to like get away from him, but he kept like following us and was like he was like making faces and like pointing at us and was just like yelling something, like whistling something, and like we were just like trying to hurry and like catch on the train. But that was when I was like, am I cut out for New York? And that's when I was like, should I like leave now? Is that a sign?
That was not even like that was the first month in New York.
Yeah. So that was when I also was like, we were still trying to apartment hunt. So I was like, oh my God, is this a sign? Like maybe I'm not cut out. And then that's when the next day I got a taser.
Taser.
Oh, you got a taser?
Yeah,
How'd you
I
get the
have one.
taser?
Well, it got shipped to my cousin in Atlanta and she brought it for me. She
Oh my
brought it
God.
up to me. Yeah. That was like one of the I was remembering, I was like, it's like so unsafe. I was like, maybe I should not stay here. I think that was like the main things. I'm like, I don't know.
I know you love to talk about dating stuff. So were there any like boys that broke your heart?
Yes.
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 Oh, really? Who?
Yes.
Daniel?
Okay, funny story. Okay, wait, back up really quick.
Okay.
There's this recent guy, okay?
Okay.
And then he messaged me something. And then we had a thing.
Okay.
And then now it's the thing's not more. But he messaged me back, okay? And I was like, weird. I was like, oh, I haven't heard from him in a while. But he asked me like 2 questions and they both had 4 exclamation points.
Wait,
Okay.
is
I
that
meant
a
4
guy
question
that I
marks.
know?
Oh, 4 question marks.
4 question marks. You know what else is 4?
Yeah.
It's like, I want you back. Does it not? Is he asking that? Do you think guys are cryptic or no?
No.
Is he
Did
the?
he's thinking that way or no?
No, I'm sorry.
Does he not? He used 4 question marks. That's a lot of question marks.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Sarah, I'm sorry, but guys don't think like that.
I'm confused. I was like, what are we talking about? I'm
we
so
just
confused
we
right
just
now.
think 4 question marks is an emphasis on like.
That's a lot of question marks.
But what was the question?
No, I'm so confused at the moment.
Okay, so there was the guy that I told you about.
Yeah.
And he messaged me recently.
The love bomb guy.
Yes.
Love bomb guy.
I could talk a lot about love bombing.
Okay, yeah.
Let me go off about love bombing.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a pattern of love bombing and I don't know why.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like I get love bombed a lot.
Oh,
and I don't know why.
I thought you were
do you know what
love
love
bombing.
bombing? Do you know what
Yeah,
love bombing
I
is?
know
Okay.
what it is.
Can you explain
Like-
it for the audience?
Yeah.
So it's like basically when a guy, he's like very, very forward about pursuing you and like affection and everything. But then it's like once they get what they want, then they like leave. Love bombing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was this guy love bombing you?
Yes.
How?
I went on a date with him. And then right from then, like we hung out like a lot. And then I think it was like 3rd day in. Then he already told me that he liked me. And like he was saying a lot of very like, he was being very forward with his feelings. And then I was like, oh, I literally just told him straight up too. I was like, oh, like it kind of just sounds like you're love bombing me.
You just like straight up told him that.
Yeah, I straight up called him. I was like, it kind of feels like you're love bombing me. And then I think it was like a week later, then I tell him that like, oh, like I like you too. And then he's like, whoa, you have to slow down. So then I'm like, okay. And then like from then on, it was like once I started reciprocating feelings, that's when it was like closed doors.
There are other stories too, right? Like
That
he
sounds
was
like
still
a-
on the dating app.
Wait.
Wait,
Oh,
which-
about this guy?
Yeah.
So there was one time when it was like his housewarming party, and I was like on one side of the kitchen island talking to one of his friends. Like I didn't really know anyone there. And then he was on the other side and he was talking to one of his friends. And then the friend asked him, "Oh, how was that date?" And then he like immediately pulled him to the side and was like, "Oh, like no, like don't bring it up, like everything." Like I didn't hear what he was saying, but like they went to a corner. He like just like I don't know, just like leading me on and love bombing me.
Okay, so coming back to him messaging you after all that time, what was the question?
Oh yeah.
I don't think the question really matters. It's about how he said it.
But I want to know what the question was.
It's not that important.
It is important.
It's not that important.
Because you said there's 4 question marks and you're trying to say like the 4 question marks mean something, but you're not
Yes.
giving me the meat of the question, which is the actual question.
Yeah, but I don't think it really matters.
Wait, what
It's
did
the
you
fact
mean by
that
I want you back? What was
He
that?
put 4 question marks.
I want
That's cryptic.
you back.
Is that not cryptic?
I want you back.
Yeah.
Oh, you're,
Only-
you're interpreting it as that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
I
listen.
don't know.
I don't think guys think this way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why do you think it's cryptic?
Okay, so before this, he would slide over my stories a lot. Or like just like on and off. Like we'll talk a little bit and then that's it. And then we'll talk a little bit and that's it.
Oh, just like
So then it
commenting on
was
things
like-
here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so how we left things off, because we had a really long talk before we decided to like end things, I guess, is like he wanted to be friends. And then he like left to like, because he had like work stuff he had to do.
Oh, he's a consultant.
He's a software engineer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had a gag. Software engineers. No, I'm kidding. Get that out.
Well, none of them are here. So, what do you think the causes of love bomb is, as a guy's perspective? Because I talked to her about my perspective, and I think it stems from the insecurities.
You think love bombing? Yeah. I would
Definitely
say so. Because the reason they're love bombing is so that you'll stay or that you will like them because they have an anxious, almost like an anxious attachment style. But then once you start to like them, then it's like, oh wait, I don't know if I actually like this. And then they become avoidant. 'Cause that's what it sounds like love bombing is from this guy specifically. Or they're just fuckboys and they know that love bombing works. And so that they can have like a list of girls under their belt, they'll make each one of them know that feel heard, feel seen, and then they'll just have a list of people that they can always like
Go to.
turn to. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like in the past, I love bombed because I felt like they were going to leave me if I didn't.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, right.
For
So this is
relationships,
perspective of you as a love bomber.
Yeah. Like I
Okay.
would do that because I didn't feel confident in myself. And I feel like this was the only way to kind of get them.
But like you were very genuine in your feelings that you did like the person.
Yeah. But I can understand in the fact that like, let's say we do everything as a love bomb, right? We do everything for them and things like that. Realistically, I can't keep that up, right? Like throughout the relationship.
Like,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of,
like you
but not
mean,
really.
Because okay, like for me, it's like planning out dates and like communicating, like everything like that. So it's
Okay.
like you wouldn't be able to keep up with it.
Oh, well, that I can do, but like
Which part couldn't you keep up with?
cutting all my contacts.
That's
Wait,
not
that's-
love bombing.
Well, like basically doing things for them to make them feel assured.
What?
So if they're
What?
right, let's cut
wait,
this
wait,
part.
wait, wait, wait.
No, don't cut it.
Wait,
Don't cut
wait.
it. My perspective of love bombing is that they're like constantly telling you like, oh my god, like I love you so much, like I can't live without you. Like if you left me, like I would literally die. Like you're like the only person that can keep me sane. Like please stay with me. Like please, like I love you so much. That's love bombing.
But I think that's different perspective though. Like let's say you value the words but more, right? I personally value the actions better. I don't care about words, right? So my way of showing the love bomb is through these kind of actions. So it's not going to be the same for everyone. I feel like anyone can say anything. Like I don't really trust words for what they are unless they're really shown in their actions.
Yeah, more of like a
Why are you looking at me like
action.
that?
I'm thinking because I'm confused. For me, my idea of love bombing is like what you said, where it's like they just do things so that they can get what they want.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So then
For
so
you,
it's
it's
like,
for him. It sounded like he's just trying to keep the relationship, right?
yeah.
versus,
yeah.
like-
even before we get into a relationship, let's say the way
Should we look it up?
I don't think there's like
Love
a
Love bombing.
I've looked this up before. I'm pretty sure I have a chart saved.
chart.
Can we just like talk about it real quick?
Okay, so it says love bombing refers to intense emotions, affection, and admiration someone gives to another person in a relationship. Some people use this tactic to gain trust and build intimacy quickly. So it involves continuously bombing your relational partner with flattery, compliments, and affections. This attention can come from gifts, messages, social media, and passionate declarations of love.
So it's all form of love.
Yeah. No, I mean I do see where you're coming from, because you can like love bomb someone through like actions and like not just words.
Yeah.
Like you could do acts of service for someone, and you could just do like a lot of it, and then they would feel overwhelmed, because like that's kind of like love bombing, and it's not like.
And that's what I meant by like those kind of some sort of actions that you might do. I realized like later on that it's really hard to kind of keep up with.
Yeah, love bombing it's a little bit much.
Have you love bombed before? Any previous?
I really don't
relationships?
think so. I'm not the type to love bomb.
Have you ever been anxious attachment?
Maybe in like my very first relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but no.
What do you think your attachment style is?
Anxious.
Oh really?
100%.
Wow. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Confident in that answer. That is me.
Yeah. I mean,
But why do you say that?
So I never been in a relationship before. So it's like,
Oh my, really?
yeah,
Like ever?
ever, none.
Like
no
like
relationship.
didn't even have a boyfriend in fifth grade?
Nope.
first grade?
Nope.
No,
Nope. No relationship.
never.
Never.
Oh my god.
I know you
Like
were
think of
more,
never and yeah, never.
You were more like studious type, right, in school?
Yeah, I was mostly like just focused on school, and then even then just like the people or like the guys that were West Coast or like just like in my area, like it just wasn't like my type.
What was your type?
Yeah, what's your type?
See, that's the thing. I don't think I have a type anymore, because it's like
Okay,
when
before
I go on
then.
Hinge or like everything is just, you just never know who you're gonna meet. Before it was like I don't think I've been seriously dating until like after I graduated college.
Uh-huh.
So then during that time, it was like very like I had to like start like fresh or like start with zero information, because I didn't know anything about what I liked or like anything about myself, or then also didn't know what like they wanted from me. Ever since everyone has been in relationships since high school or whatever, I felt like so behind. Like I was like, you already know like what your type is, or you already know like what like works well with you. But, like I didn't even know how to communicate. Like I didn't even know how to talk about feelings. And then that goes back to like, yeah, I didn't know how to talk about feelings or anything. So that's why I'm like such an anxious attachment style.
Okay.
Like I never like been in that situation to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I know my type.
Sorry, I can't answer that for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You like pretty girls. Pretty Korean girls.
Not really.
Actually, yeah.
I don't really.
It's not just
I
Korean.
never met anyone Korean, as far as I know, after I came to New York. I didn't meet her.
Yeah, you,
It was just one date.
this is one.
Mm-hmm.
This is one.
A successful date?
This is one.
Huh?
A successful date?
It seemed that's what he
Successful.
thought. He thought it was a very successful date,
Mm-hmm.
but then
Yeah.
you haven't been in a relationship. Why do you think you haven't been in a relationship?
I think I always find myself in a situationship where we both want different things.
In terms
What does
of,
that
like-
mean? Yeah.
For example, this is a really funny story. So one of the first guys that I really, really liked, and he's a good friend of mine now, but it's so funny to think about. So I really liked him, and I had the impression that he liked me because we would stay up and talk until like 4 a.m. in the morning. I was like, oh, like I think he likes me. Like you don't really talk like that to someone if you're just good friends, right? So I was like, okay, so we would like hang out more, like everything. I'm like, hey, like I just had that impression. And then later I found out that during this whole time that he was on Tinder and he only saw me as a really good friend. So he was like, yeah, like I thought you were like really cool. That's why I would hang out or talk to you until like 4 a.m. I was like, oh, but then it's weird because later when I found out I'm gonna have like that distance a little bit, and that's when like he started really liking me, and like he didn't realize that he liked me until I stopped liking him, and like he went through this whole thing, and like it was just like really hard because it's like we were really, really good friends, but then like he wanted something more and everything. Like we were both like at different timelines.
Yeah.
Like we both saw each other really differently. So it's like that was like one of the first situations. And then the second situation, guy that I met from class or from university, this is during the pandemic. So we were talking like every single day. We were like FaceTiming, like talk, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I also got impressions. Maybe it's just a me thing. I always got impressions that, okay, he likes me. Okay. And like he told me that he, like what?
How do you get the impression?
Like we would literally talk every single day.
Yeah.
And then we would like FaceTime. And like he would compliment me.
Mm-hmm.
He would, and like we like talked about like relationship stuff. Like he told me he wasn't on Tinder and everything. And then there was one day when he sent me a picture. This is really cringy. He sent me a picture of like baby clothes. Okay, from Target. This is really cringy.
Okay.
He's like, do you want to be my baby mama? Okay, so cringy. Okay, so then I was like, oh, like haha, like I was like whatever. Okay. And then I like,
Haha, whatever.
I was like, okay, like he's just being a guy. The worst part is that, so then I'm like scrolling on my Snapchat and I look at my friend's story and it's like on her private story and I see the same picture and the same text. And I slide up and I was like, wait, who's like this guy you talked to? And she said, like, we're literally talking to the same guy. It's the same guy. And she told me that they matched on Tinder. And I was so confused, like, wait, he literally told me he wasn't on Tinder. And it was like, just like a lot of stuff that he was telling me that it was not true, or like a lot of things that like he'd lead me on and it turned out to be true. So then I like stopped talking to him then. And it's funny because a year later after that, and I wake up to like 4 voice messages and he sent me voice messages apologizing to me.
4? Why did he need to send 4?
It's always
He was
4.
like apologizing. I know. No, he was apologizing.
He's like, I'm sorry that I did this and this. And then he called back again. And he's like, also, like, I forgot to say that I'm also sorry about like the baby clothes and everything. And then he's like, all right, I think that's it. And then he calls back and he says, you know what? I actually forgot one thing. I'm also sorry about that one time we went to the ice cream shop. And
then one more.
And then there was one more. I don't know how he did the 4th one, but that's
Basically,
impressive.
That's literally, I think you listened to the message. That's literally it.
Is that really?
Yeah, pretty much. Literally. It's so weird. It was like a whole year later.
Oh my god.
Was it me? No.
The big ones that I can think of and talk about. And then just like similar situations like that where it's like, I would think that we're on the same page, but then it's like we're not on separate same page.
Wait, so these were all before you moved to New York?
Yeah, these were in Seattle.
But you didn't really like date anyone.
No, I never been in a relationship.
Yeah. But I mean, like, go on. Like,
Yeah. We
dates.
get it. You're a loser.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah, we get it.
but like, go on dates at all.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why I was like, I literally didn't seriously go on dates and stuff like that until like after graduation. After I graduated college, I was like, oh, like I guess like I'll start going on the dating apps and everything. Seattle guys are not it. Seattle guys do not go. Like,
Can you
they
tell
do
me
not
about
take on
Seattle
dates.
guys?
You know what they say our dates
What?
are? They're like, oh, do you want to come over and watch a movie? That's literally a date. That's what they would call a date.
That's the Seattle freeze dating.
Nothing to do in
Me.
Seattle.
That's just the thing. Or like I just never like I didn't really like date into like New York.
Would you ever invite someone over on the first date?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Like the first thing that you guys do?
No.
But like after like lunch and stuff like
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah. Or like lunch after food.
Me and my girlfriend were talking about this. She was saying that like if you go on like a date, like you actually go out to like get drinks or maybe not drinks, but like go out for food or something, then that's like kind of starting it off as a date. And so she says that girls might think that your intention is like to date and not so much to like just hook up, versus if you just like tell her to come over like right away, your intention is like very straight up. It's like, let's hook up and then
No, exactly.
get done with it.
That's
Is that
like
true?
Seattle.
Is
Yeah.
that true?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
everywhere.
So-
Or
It's
everywhere.
just
That's
Seattle
everywhere.
thing. It's just
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Okay, because I didn't think I was leading this girl on, but apparently I was, like long time ago. So, because I thought like it's like you just that's what you do. You go on a date and then you do the thing after. Do the deeds. No.
Nah.
No.
I had to agree with your girlfriend. I don't know about this one.
Yeah. Okay. This is why I'm not on the dating market anymore. But yeah, if I was like Daniel and I was
What do you mean
like,
if I
single-
was like Daniel? Why is it me? It's just like,
because you're
mean?
single.
you can just say it if I was single.
If I was like Daniel, I would be doing what he's doing.
what am I doing?
Oh, I don't know.
What am I
Watch our other
doing?
episodes and maybe find out.
What did I say on you? My mom was watching.
So you've been on dates here in New York? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's that been like? Like, you're not on the dating apps, right?
Not anymore.
Okay. You were.
I was. I think so I went on a couple dates with different guys when I first moved here. And then like, I don't know. I can't tell if it's because I just been with like bad guys before that this is special, but it's like, yeah, they would actually like plan out dates. And then it was like fun. Like they like, I still consider them like they're just good people. It's just like we're different pages. Yeah, I don't think I have like really bad like online dating stories.
You're not looking for a relationship right now, or are you?
I would say like I'm open to it, but I'm not actively looking.
Yeah, because I mean, you just came to New York and you're like
Yeah.
young.
Also, my heart's broken, so I don't want to.
Had your heart broken?
Yeah,
From the
that
love
guy.
bombing guy.
The question
From the
4
love?
question mark.
Oh. Would you
So-
say like
so-
you're still like kind of thinking about those 4 question marks?
Yeah, because what do they mean? You know?
I just
I'm
told
so
you.
confused what the context
What is the
is.
4 questions?
I'm sorry.
mean?
I've just told you what they mean. They mean
Nothing?
They don't mean anything. 4 question marks just means like we don't know what the question was. So all we have for context is the 4 question marks that you're trying to make into a cryptic message. But what I'm telling you is that when guys put any amount of question marks, it just emphasizes the like if you put 1, it's just like, but if it's like 4, it's like.
Is it?
But it's like, why do you want to know so badly?
Okay, I feel like the question was
I mean-
like something really like simple, like, do you like dim sum?
I'm gonna put 4 question marks so everyone know.
Did you drink water today? And then you're trying to take the 4 question marks and make it into something more. Am I?
You're maybe accurate,
Okay.
possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why do you
Like-
like this? Can I ask why do you like this guy so much?
You know, that's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I'd love to answer that question.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
We just clicked really easily.
Yeah.
Like it was just very like it was like very effortless. Like the first day it was supposed to be like just a quick brunch, but we ended up staying like the whole like majority, like it was supposed to be like a brunch.
Yeah.
We ended up like walking around West Village. We went on kayaking. We like talked so much. Like it was just so easy.
You went kayaking. Oh, in Central Park.
In Hudson
Oh.
Hudson River. Yeah, you can go kayaking.
They give
Oh.
you free kayaks during the summer.
It's really fun.
Wow. I want to do that. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
What was the question?
Yeah. Why do you like him so much?
That's a great question. Why did
Doing
I?
4 question marks.
Why did I?
Why do you mean did?
Or what do you mean?
So do you still?
You're thinking about the 4 question marks.
Like I feel like I am over it, but I'm like not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying,
know.
like, I
we
did.
can see it.
You know
We
what I
see
mean?
through
Yeah.
you right now.
But like we got along so well. Like it was like we had a lot of like same like interests and everything. Like we did so much together. It was just like so much. We did so much in like a couple months, and then like just like things like started falling out of place. I was like, okay, there's something like weird or something off. So then I would say that's why like
Keep
I mean
leaning
that's
onto
why.
it.
Okay, okay,
Keep
wait.
looking back
Then.
to it.
I'm
Uh-huh.
kind of getting what you're saying, or
Yeah.
like the feeling of the relationship that you didn't have, but it was like
A situationship.
situationship.
See? A situationship. We were on different pages, but he didn't really communicate that well to me.
Did he recently move to New York too, or has been?
He's from
here for-
Seattle.
Like when? How recent?
I thought you said you didn't like Seattle guys.
I know this is different.
Okay, that contradicts everything. So once Seattle guy moves to New York, it's different.
It's different.
Once a Seattle guy. Nah, actually, yeah.
Seattle.
I guess so. I guess
It's
that does
different.
happen, right? Yeah, you change when you move to New York.
Not in like I still. Well, yeah.
What are you gonna say? You didn't change?
No, I changed. I changed a lot.
Okay. Well,
I'm a different person now.
okay. Do you think like you're gonna like continue trying to date, or because you said you deleted your apps, so
I'm gonna let the universe figure that one out for me.
the universe.
The universe.
Universe.
The universe will guide me. My hypothesis is that everyone who comes to New York, they're here for like selfish reasons. Because it's like if I don't find anyone here, like that's fine. So maybe New York guys do suck too.
The whole
Maybe.
world
Actually, I
sucks,
think it's
guess.
just all men.
Yeah. So
All men.
all men.
Why are you looking at me?
All men.
Almond?
Almond.
Almond.
Almond. Amen.
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 All men. Amen. Me and you, we should like wingman Daniel.
Oh my god, I could totally wait. I can
That'd be
totally do
so
that though.
fun.
I can totally do that.
That's
Okay, we're doing that next
fine.
weekend.
But
On
where?
New York Parents
But where should we do it? Because it can't be at like a mission. At mission.
Mission.
It can't be on like a club or anything. It has to be like I don't know. Like maybe we'll all go
park.
out for like lunch. Yeah, maybe a park.
No, it's okay, guys. I don't want to.
No. This will be fun.
No, this is gonna be an experiment.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a 5-part
Dude,
series.
Think about
so
this,
we're
Daniel.
gonna go to each place.
There's so many people out there,
Yeah.
and you're not the one that's gonna be making a fool of yourself because we're gonna be the ones that are gonna be like, "Hey, my friend over there thinks you're really cute."
But I don't like that too. I want to do it myself.
All right, then we're gonna have you do it, and then we're gonna be like, you know, Daniel
support
is
you.
actually
Yeah.
a very good guy,
Exactly.
good man.
That sounds very forced.
Exactly.
That sounds very fake. That's a red flag right there.
He's dope.
We should just, so you know how there's like the TikTokers that are like in Washington Square Park and they're always like, oh, like, you know, like, what do you do for a living? Like, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We should just do that for you, but we're just like, hey, are you looking for a relationship? And then we're like, hey.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. That's gonna be
That's gonna be disaster.
That's gonna be too much. He's gonna be red in the face the entire time, and like
I'm not the red
he
one
just
here.
he just would not be able to handle that. I wouldn't. It's just that's so embarrassing. It's to be more subtle, you know,
I don't
like
want
we're
it
all
to be
sitting.
I'm not in the market of like public. Anyone can take me. Please take me.
Let's go on dates.
Yeah, I want to be in a relationship. It's not that. I mean, but like I'm content with my life. I'm not saying like, oh, my life is miserable because I'm not dating anymore.
Yeah, but
It's
then
just like,
sometimes and then you were saying the other day, it's like, it's cuffing season. It's cuffing season. I was like,
hey, but it's kind of hot now, so I take that back. I get most lonely when Kyle goes to hang out with Jen.
on trips and
So
stuff. What do you mean?
It's like, oh, I have to go home now to eat dinner with Jen. I was like, okay, I'll go home now to eat by myself. Yeah.
Wait, so dude, what do guys think of actual like cuffing season? What does that even mean to guys?
I don't know.
'Cause
He's the one
really,
that brought
like-
it up because I'm like, I don't know.
I think like during the winter when it gets cold, people usually just stay in. I don't know. Someone explained it to me, but I forgot.
Like in
they-
a guy's perspective.
I feel like
Short-term
people-
relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what is
'Cause it's,
short-term
the summer
relationship?
It's a
comes
season.
up.
It's a season.
Because like, yeah, it's a holiday season. Like you want to spend it with someone, right?
So just for that, and then springtime comes and like you're out.
Uncuffing season.
Uncuffing season.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what you should do?
What?
Yeah, on Hinge, you should put it as short-term relationship
See, I'm tired
because
of
you're
this.
scared of the long-distance relationship.
But we don't even know what short-term relationship
Let's
means.
just take it for face
For what is
value.
it?
It's a short-term
Short-term
relationship.
We should.
That's what it means.
It's like a contract position. We have to
It
like,
is.
set the date.
Exactly. All right. Well,
I guess as a closing question, Sarah,
Okay.
how long do you think you're gonna stay in New York for? And you know,
Oh.
what do you wish that it changed in the upcoming year? After it passes your first official year in New York,
5 years.
you're gonna stay here for 5 years.
Yeah. And then afterwards, because then I feel like by then it's like I'd want to settle down and not be like in a city.
Mm-hmm.
So then I feel like 5 years is good.
oh my
Where-
God,
where
you're
would
gonna
you
be
go
my
back?
age in 5 years.
Yeah, you'll be 28.
Are you sure
Yeah.
about that?
So, yeah, and then I'll be ready to settle down.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm ready to settle down.
Do you feel ready to settle down?
Yeah, I do.
I'm not ready.
But do you want to
settle
settle down in New York?
Oh, I don't know.
What if Jen wants to live in New York?
Then I'll live here in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Sarah.
Yeah.
Of
Thank you,
course.
It
Sarah.
was fun. It was
So fun.
very interesting.
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
We're everywhere except Apple Podcasts because they make us pay. And
We already paid for a lot of stuff.
I want a lot of you guys to listen to it, and then I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
We post every Tuesday, or we try to post every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Try to.
Yeah, we try to. It's been late for the past couple weeks.
Yeah. But follow us on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, which is just our YouTube channel. Because that's where you're going to see like kind of the highlighted content.
Yeah.
We hope that you really like this episode of the Boribros. And if you like this video, please like the video, subscribe, hit that bell notification.
Anything you want to say, Sarah?
No.
No. Anything
This
about
was
men?
fun. This was fun. No.
No. Okay. Hopefully our dating lives get better.
We'll do a re-anniversary a year from now, and then we'll check back
A
in.
year from now.
We'll
A
see.
year?
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh, am I supposed to say it? Wait, am I supposed to say it? Really? Okay, love you.
Bye-bye.
It is so funny.